Hey guys, my name's Jamin. Thanks so much for visiting my channel. In this video, I have an HP Elitebook 840 G8 laptop. I'm going to show you how to open it up to access your speakers. So first thing guys, power down your computer correctly. Make sure it's off and unplugged from the charger. We're then going to flip it over to access your bottom case screws. Now you only have 5 screws here, 3 up top, 2 near the middle. And after you remove those screws, you're going to take a small, flat, preferably plastic pry tool. I say plastic because metal pry tools tend to scratch your case a lot more than the plastic ones do. So take a small flat plastic pry tool and then go across this seam all the way around the bottom case, all the way here, inside here, and slowly, gently pry off that bottom case from the rest of the computer. Now, as far as bottom cases go, this one wasn't very bad. This was an easy bottom case to pry off from other laptops that I've worked on. After you get the bottom case off, guys, this is what you're looking at for the inside of your computer. Now, just as a side note, guys, whenever I'm working on a computer in my shop, I have it sitting on an anti-static mat. Either that or an anti-static bracelet. These are great ideas to avoid damaging your computer when you're working on it. If you need any help with tools or supplies like that to get into your computer and to make your work area safe, as well as any replacement parts, the batteries, hard drive, RAM, fans, any components in the HP Elitebook 840 G8. I'll have a link up top, also below in the description. It'll be a collection of all the tools and supplies that I use on this project, as well as any replacement upgrade parts for this computer. Before touching anything in a computer, guys, I always consider it a best practice to remove or at least unplug your battery. So here's your main computer battery right down here. There are 4 screws holding this battery in on top. One here, one here, one here, one here. So all 4 battery screws on top. In order to get the battery out, you also have to take this speaker wire here. See how the speaker wire goes along the bottom of the battery? That's kind of stuck in there. So you got to make sure that the speaker wire is not connected to the battery before you just go rip that battery out. You could damage your speakers. After that, guys, this is your battery plug right there. Some of you may have a black piece of tape over it. As seen here, when the computer was first opened, you may have to take that black piece of tape and just bend it back a little bit. But after that tape is removed, you can unplug this. Now, as with any wires in a computer, guys, try not to pull on the wires. Put your fingernails on either grip there on that plug, or a pry tool, or a pair of pliers, or something other than pulling on wires if you can help it. And you can just jimmy that plug right out of that port. So after the battery's been removed or at least unplugged, it's safe now to proceed deeper into the computer. This is your speaker here on the left-hand side of my screen. This black speaker wire, as pointed out before, goes along the bottom, connects to the speaker on the right, and that speaker plugs into the motherboard right here. So these speakers are not screwed down. They're held in by these rubber washers over these pillars. So you can just wiggle that, pull that right up. And to unplug it from here, as usual, you don't pull on wires if you can help it, but you'll put your fingernails on either side of that grip on that plug, or a pry tool if your fingers are too big, and you can unplug that from that port. That's how you would get at your speakers in this model computer. And as mentioned before, I'll have some speaker replacements in that link below in the description. So I hope this video was helpful, guys. I hope it showed you how to get into your computer safely, access these components. If you have any questions, check out the FAQs below in the description. It could save you some time getting an answer. If you do need to leave me a question or comment, please do. I do try to get to those a couple times a day at least. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I look forward to seeing you on my next video.